Hey, Jordan and Jeremy here. We just want to talk to you a little bit about what RentScale is all about. I've been in the sales game for a while now. Jeremy has as well. And we're really passionate about helping small businesses operationalize the sales function. For most property management businesses, there is infrastructure around the vast majority of operational departments, but sales and marketing kind of gets the short end of the stick. RentScale is all about helping equip you and build out the infrastructure that you need to build out an effective sales function within the business. Jeremy's background is everything from the Fortune 5 million to the Fortune 100. I've been working in property management for some time. This is kind of the perfect marriage to help really level up the companies in this space. Jeremy, what are you really excited about for what we're able to do for the clients that we've been working with?
So I am and have been so passionate about helping small business systematize their sales process and finally replace themselves, the owner, as the only salesperson in the company, because I really believe that giving your company a repeatable sales process that you can feed and grow is such an amazing gift to give to your company. It's going to allow you not only to grow if that's your ambition, but it gives you choice among the customers that you take in. How great would it be to replace the bottom 30% of your worst customers because you have that opportunity, that freedom. Having a great sales process and growing your company, it's going to let you invest in your people, grow the company, give back to the communities, and just have a bigger touch and a higher impact on that little universe that's your world, your local community, your people, your customers, your vendors. And so I remain so excited about doing that. And you introduced me to this amazing industry, and it's been such a great journey working with all of these property managers, learning what a great recurring business model they have, how dedicated, how caring these entrepreneurs are, and exactly like you said, how committed and efficient they are at systematizing every part of their business, except for some reason not getting to the sales process.
Until now.
And that's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
We're here to step in and put that same attention, that same care, all of those amazing, recurring, repeatable, scalable systems that you've built in your business, and we want to give that to you and your revenue generation function as well.
And it's a perfect partnership because I'm in a situation where historically we haven't done this. We've done a lot of education, a lot of addressing the sales function from a high level, but in so many situations there's just frustration where you get the inspiration and the idea that, hey, you know what, hiring a BDM, hiring a salesperson to really rock it in that one function as opposed to just having my PM or me as the business owner do it part-time. There's that mental click, there's the epiphany, but when people dive in, there's a lot of fits and a lot of false starts around actually getting that off the ground. We want to collectively allow the industry, for those folks that are really committed, to get over that hump, to hire the right way the first time. We all know about the cost associated with making a bad hire. Within the sales function, if you really think about it, if it's really working, there's an unlimited budget for sales because it's creating revenue when it's doing its job. If it's not doing its job, you're stressed out because you're making payroll and you're writing this check and you don't know if you're going to get the return. And the worst of us comes up like, hey, there's no base at all. It's 100% commission. It sounds nice, but in reality, good people, good effective salespeople, the world is their oyster. And if they're going to work for you, they need something more than just a promise of results with no real plan, no guidance, no onboarding. The kind of infrastructure that we're focused on helping you build is the kind of infrastructure that is not optional. It is required to actually attract top-tier sales talent.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think our little tagline really sums up what we're doing here. You know, we want to give you more doors, less drama.
Absolutely.
Right? Because if you hire the wrong salesperson, or even if you hire the right salesperson without the process and the infrastructure, then you're going to get drama, right? And you probably all, if you're watching this video and you've tried to hire a BDM before and it hasn't worked out, it's not like hiring another employee that's non-functional, because when you don't have the sales process in place, when you don't have a good understanding of what sales management is, then there's a lot of frustration there, like you said, and it turns into drama. Is it them? Is it us? Why isn't it working out? Customers aren't happy. The wrong customers are coming on, and we want to take all that away from you.
And the compensation model is really important. We love addressing that, talking through that, but at the end of the day, a comp model is not a form of active management. People need leadership, and the leadership is a byproduct of the conviction. The conviction is a byproduct of taking the time to really think through and build out what is unique about your company. The non-discriminating consumer, they don't know. They talk to 10 property management companies and they all more or less, they look pretty similar within a reasonable degree of margin. By helping you build out what is really unique, to articulate, productize, and to position your company in the marketplace, that's what's so appealing. And we've seen so many of those light bulb moments for clients. Like for you, when you're in the middle of a call, what have been some of the epiphanies or ahas that have just been really rewarding to see that shift that enables so much possibility?
So everyone has their own unique challenges, but I think one of the common threads here, and I know we were talking to some clients and you're seeing this over and over again, is that business owners are shocked to learn that maybe 80% of what they're saying is just noise.
Right.
It's just the same thing everybody else is saying. You know, they're just showing up and
we're number one. We've been in business for 30 years. The list goes on.
Exactly. We manage the properties like we own them. You know, we hear this one a lot.
Yeah.
And you know, and the consumer's just completely turning a blind eye to this, right? They're just turning it off.
Right.
And so working with these owners and making them realize that a sales process is not downloading every detail of your management agreement on the first phone call, but that there's a choreography to this about kind of, you know, basically what you're telling the prospect when, not so that you can pull anything over on them or so that you can be salesy, but so that you can package it in a way that they're ready to receive it and that the right notes are hit along the way. They understand all the right information. And so I think the big breakthrough moment is when we peel everything back and they realize that there was this 10% and that was the real signal. And that's really what the consumer and the prospect is not only resonating with, but it's actually attracting all of the ideal clients that they really want to go after. So I think it's one of the biggest breakthroughs, just unpacking that signal from the noise.
I think people get it. I mean, people just implicitly see the difference between working with a company that has really focused on honing their messaging versus those that haven't and are compensating by overwhelming the prospect with information. Bottom line here is, if you're ready, you're interested, and you're committed to operationalizing the sales and the growth engine within your business, this is the place to start. We'd love to have a conversation with you.